the Eric Show. I am Eric Moser, and this is a very serious episode of the Eric Show. It's all about addiction, and OCD. Addiction. There's a psychological and physical component. The person is unable to control the aspects of addiction without help because of the mental or physical condition involved. Welcome to the Eric Show, and I am Eric Moser, the most controversial talk show host in YouTube history, Eric Moser. Now, as you can see, I'm dressed up nice, and the only thing not so nice is my bare feet. But hey, I hate shoes. I cut my toe upstairs earlier before taping this episode. But enough with that fun and jokes, okay? This is a very serious episode. Okay, we are talking about addiction and OCD. Sorry about that. Two things that really... One, addiction, people really don't know. Okay, we really have... psychologists and therapists and doctors, they study it and they know addiction. But in the general population, we judge addiction so harshly. Okay? Really, we judge it so harshly. And, I don't like it. I don't like it personally. I'm not really a judger, but we are getting off topic. Okay? As a general population, we really don't know a lot about addiction. If you study it, then you know addiction. But we don't, even psychologists and doctors, we don't know the straight down and dirty of addiction. The only person who knows that is that person. Okay, that person knows what addiction is and how it feels. How it feels to wake up needing something and without your control. Okay, you need something without you controlling your own body. Okay, that is I don't even know what to say, but it hurts. Okay, this is a habit. Okay, because some people say some are habits. This is a habit. It is done by choice. The people with the habit can choose to stop and will substantially stop successfully, and if they want to. Psychological and physical component is not an issue as with addiction. So a habit is what I just explained to you. A habit you can stop. You have that control to stop. But addiction, I got the definition for simple addiction. You are not in control. The habit you are. But addiction, without your need to get without it. You need it. Habit, you want it. And you can quit. Addiction, you need it and you can't quit. You need it. OCD. Because this is not just about addiction. This episode is not just about addiction. I added OCD because it's not like addiction, but addiction and OCD to me are two disorders that are very, not alike, but very interesting. If I like to, if I'm going to put that word, interesting. So this is a OCD. An anxiety disorder in which people have unwanted and repeated thoughts, feelings, ideas, sensation, or behavior that makes them feel driven to do something compulsive. Repeat stuff a lot. Okay? As you can see, I'm always like this. This is the part where I am OCD. I have it medically cleared myself OCD by a doctor, but I have things where it looked like I have OCD, and these are the things I'm using as examples. Okay, I have to go like this. I can't help myself. Is that OCD or is that addiction? I don't know, but I have to go like this. Have to. Okay, and I have to have my notebook. Okay, like for example, when I'm at a table, the notebook have to be like this, and I have to have my pen like this. It have to be like that. Okay, when it comes to a door, I have to lock it. Okay, if the door locked, Eric home. Really, if the door locked, Eric home. My favorite brothers and sisters, they say, if the door locked, Eric is home, because I'm always locking the door. I can't help it. I need to. If I close the door and I walk away, it will bug me. The door will stay in my mind. I have to go lock it. I have to go lock it. Okay, it will stay in my mind until I lock it. Alright, and it bugs people, but guess what? I need to lock it. I need to do it for me. Okay? Sounds surface, but I need to do it for me, or it won't get out of my head. But let's stop talking about me. Okay? OCD, okay, when people, if you take a psychology class like I do, well, like I did, I mean, okay, people brushes their teeth 5, 10, 30 times. That is OCD. People washing their hands over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, that is OCD, and that is, I'm not going to say bad, but people need help sometimes because they can't live like it, okay? Every time they walk out the door, they have to go back and grab, they have to clean their hands, walk out the door. Like, some people cannot live because the OCD is so bad. They need therapeutic help, okay? Like I said, therapeutic help, not medicine help. Medicine is a horrible thing. Whoever created medicine, I hope he or she is dead. And I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to say this at all. I hope the creator of medicine is dead. Because medicine is not helping us at all. Okay? It might be helping maybe some of us, but also it's making us addicted to it. To it. Okay? For example, say I have a headache, okay? I'm like, Mom or Uncle or Aunt, whoever I'm with, I have a headache. And when I complain about having a headache, because I used to never have headache, now all of a sudden I have headache. And when I get headache, they are not like migraine bad, but they are bad. And I don't complain until they cure me. So when they do get hurt, I mean, when it does get that bad, I'm like, whoever I'm with, Dad, Mom, Uncle, whoever, I have to bang in the head. Oh, here, take some Tylenol. No! I don't want to take Tylenol. I want to get the headache away. I don't want to cover it up with medicine. Okay? Away from my example, okay? My back hurt. Let me run to the doctor and get some medicine. Okay, we are addicted to cover our pain with medicine. And it's not just pain, it's anything with medicine. Okay? I guarantee you, without medicine, we can find a way to, not cure, but we can find a way to live with cancer and other types of diseases without medicine. I guarantee you. Alright, we just have to use our great mind, our great brain to use to figure out a way. I'm telling you, we are an amazing, brilliant country. We have to use it. Sometimes we get lazy. Okay. Now, addiction, I'm going to change the topic a little bit. Addiction is a little different, okay, but a little the same, okay. Like I said, addiction, you can't help it. Like how I have to lock the door. I have to lock the door, or it will stay in the back of my head. The door is open. The door is open. Like, I'm not even thinking people are gonna come in. I'm not even thinking that way. I'm thinking the door is open and that's the only thing. The door is open, the door is open, the door is open. And that repeatedly go in my head until I lock the door. Okay, so I cannot help it but lock the door right away. Some people addiction, like alcohol addiction, they wake up and they need that alcohol, and it's a terrible idea to say you're a piece of shit from being an alcoholic. Okay, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my mom. I don't care if you're my uncle. I don't care if you're my aunt. I don't care if you're my grandmother. I don't care if you're my grandfather. It is a horrible person to say alcoholics or drug addicts are a bad person. Alright? They do bad things to get what they are addicted to, but that's because they need it. It does not make it right for them to see it from their loved ones. Okay? It doesn't make that right. And I'm not telling you that it's right. But I'm telling you it doesn't mean they are a bad person. They need help. Alright? Yes, they need help and they are going to get help by themselves. Alright? But don't call them bad people, because that's just going to make the whole thing worse. Call me Dr. Eric right now, because I'm sounding like a damn therapist. But it's true. Don't call them bad people, because that is what's going to make them worse. Okay? We have to not supply them with the drugs and alcohol, but we have to tell them, you know what, I'm not giving you money. I'm not buying you your alcohol. If you want your alcohol and if you want your drugs, you have to get your money yourself. What I will do is I will help you get better. Alright? I'm not going to call you names. Different topic. Okay? Addiction is tough. Alright? And we don't know. And why I'm saying that it's not right to call people bad names because they are addicted to something, because we don't know what that feeling about being addicted to something. Okay? We don't know until it happened to us. Alright? Some people say I'm addicted to sugar because I love coffee. Okay? I love coffee, but that's my favorite drink. I would drink it all day. Alright? Call me a coffee addict all you want. Alright? But that's not like being addicted to something. Okay? Being addicted is something more. You need it. I can live without coffee. I have one coffee today. Okay? But being addicted is you need it. Okay? And we all don't fully understand until it happened to us. If it don't happen to us, then it don't happen to us. Good for you. But don't judge people because something is happening and they need something. Don't judge that. Okay? Now, this was a long segment of me blabbing my big fat mouth. But right now, we have to take a commercial break. And when we come back, more on addiction and OCD. Because this is the Eric Show. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, Halloween is coming. What are you being for Halloween? Or wait, did Halloween already pass? What were you for Halloween? I was the Majesty, the King Enrique. Wait, I'm already the king, so why was I a king for Halloween since I was a king? But I was the king for Halloween. What were you for Halloween? Post comment on the Eric Show like page, and the best costume win to something. I don't know. Something. Welcome back to the Eric Show. Pretty controversial, but today is simple OCD and addiction. Simple. That's a key word, but not this episode. OCD and addiction are two not simple things. They are so not simple that I believe that the doctors and the therapists don't even know what it is. Okay? We bury addiction and we bury OCD with all type of medication. You have OCD? Here, a prescription. You have the specific addiction? Here's a prescription. Okay? We bury these two things with prescription. Okay? Which we shouldn't. We should treat them, okay, therapeutically, okay, with OCD, treat them with therapy, alright, like for me, for example, I need to lock that door. Teach me, it's okay to keep that door unlocked. It's okay. So let's teach each other, okay? Let's stop being greedy and selfish. Let's come together as a country, as friends, as family, because we all came from two people, and just move out. Let's love each other instead of throwing medication in forever. Addiction and OCD are two things that we don't understand. I don't care who you are, you don't understand OCD, and you don't understand addiction. I don't care how much research you did. You don't fully understand OCD and addiction until you are a OCD person and an addict. That is when you know, and that is when you understand these two things. And that is the whole purpose of this episode. Really, I didn't produce this episode to say this is what an addict is and this is what someone with OCD is. I didn't make this episode to be about that. The main purpose of this episode was to teach you, pretty much, to teach you that we shouldn't judge an addict and a person with OCD because we don't know what it is until we are addicted to something that we cannot have, that we lost control. When we lost control and we need it, and with OCD when we have to do it, and we repeat things, then you know what something with OCD and addiction is. That is when you know these two things. Other than that, you don't know. I don't care how many years of college you took to be a therapist, a psychologist, or a doctor. We don't know what these two things until you have it. We have a glimpse, a big fat glimpse of addiction and of OCD, but we don't know fully what they are. And I think we know what they fully are once you became an addict, or once you became to have OCD. Because these two things are not simple. Like Halloween. Halloween is simple, but OCD and addiction is not simple. Thank you for watching The Eric Show, and have fun with lots more episodes of The Eric Show. I'm Eric Moser, and for more of OCD and addiction, I will post the website for addiction and OCD in the credits after this segment. So I will post a website so you can look up OCD and addiction. I'm Eric Moser. Thank you for watching The Eric Show, and watch many more at the/Eric/Show.com. Have fun.